What up, what up, what up, yo? Welcome back to Famous Enough. Did you subscribe? You know what I mean? Like, did you hit that bell so you know when I pop up on your screen? What's up? It's the one and only Ashlyn Ray, ringleader of the Brown Girls Billionaire Gang, serial entrepreneur, and shit talker. Or maybe ass kicker or a little bit of both, whatever. Anyway, look, this is what I'm rapping about with you today. So today I'm talking about your business policy. See, we still ain't getting into the meat of how to get no bread yet. We trying to get your foundation straight. It's real cute how, everybody want to come up to be like, oh, how I get this money, how I do this. Let me tell you something. I'm a beast at making money. I've been making money for a long time. I've been making money ever since I was the boss baby of the babysitting ring. Like, y'all know that show, Boss Baby. Every time I watch it, I laugh because I had a straight up babysitting ring. I was making bread off of marketing the kids to parents to get kids, and then I would hire other babysitters and shit, right? So I know how to get bread, but my foundations was always fucked up. And so as I got, when I got to the point I started really working for myself, if you don't have no good foundation, stuff start catching on fire. Shit don't work out. And that's really, all of life, right? Your health, your relationship, your job, all that shit, right? So you gotta have a good foundation, your faith, all of that. So that's what my goal is for you. We're going to get this foundation right before you start popping out trying to get money. Because what's the point of making money if you can't keep the money, or if you can't grow the money, or if you can't put the money into something else to help another person? You dig? All right. So let's talk about business policies and procedures. So now this is one you probably like, yawn, bitch. Yawn. But you know what? You're going to thank me when your client is not calling you 476 fucking times a day. Or when your customer who bought those cute little joggers from you didn't send you 16 DMs talking about where's my package or all of that, right? So when we talk about policies and procedures, let's talk about the client side. We're going to talk about product side. Or maybe we'll just mix it together and I'll tell you which one is which. Depending on how my brain goes. She's a little schizophrenic. So the first thing is the policies. So if you offer services, right? What are your policies? What are your work hours? Do y'all sign non-disclosure agreements? I sure the fuck hope you do. Cover everybody's ass. The proposal, do you send over a proposal, haven't agreed to the proposal, then you send the contract. These are things you have to think about. For me personally, if you work with me as a one-on-one, I'm going to send you a proposal. You agree to the proposal, then I'm going to send you the contract. After you sign the contract, then you're going to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Then I'm going to send you the invoice. You're going to pay that motherfucker, and then we're going to start working. And in the contract, it's going to tell you when I'm going to start work, when I'm going to provide the work back to you, how long you got to respond to do your part. You feel what I'm saying? All of those things are going to be included in that contract or either in my policies list. And I'm going to have you sign it so that you acknowledge that you actually seen this shit. So you're not coming with no fugazi shit talking about, oh, I didn't know that you don't work on Sundays. Nah, B, I don't. And it was in the contract. So that's going to be super, super, super important for you. If you're a person who sells products, what is your shipping policy? What happens if the package don't make it? What do you do? How do you handle it? Who do they call? How late can they call? What happens if it comes damaged or it's defective? How do you handle that? What about coupon codes and things like that? All that stuff is important. It's probably not something you think about off the bat, but it's something that needs to be thought about, okay? Do you have a customer care line for clients? If you're a service-based business or a product-based business, right? I have a customer care line through these hours. You can call if your payment fucked up, your subscription fucked up. You got a billing inquiry. You're trying to figure out how to cancel something. You want to know why you can't log in. Any of that kind of stuff. I got somebody who handles that. Okay, so these are things you're gonna have to think about, because when you first get started, you may very well handle all these things yourself, but I want you to think about how you will handle it so that when it comes up, you're not in a hurry trying to scramble to figure out what to say, right? You got this stuff set up. You can easily shoot the email, answer the question, drop the blurb, and you know what to do. Like, again, what are your work hours? What number do they call? How do you communicate with them, right? Like, do you communicate over text, or do you prefer people not to hit you in your inbox? Do they need to submit a contact form on your website? How does all of these things work? Okay? How are you onboarding clients? What is that process? What does that look like? Who handles it? And this is more behind the scenes. This ain't even so much for the client, or the customer. But, like when a new customer, if they buy something from you, say you sell shades and you do a subscription box. Once they start doing that, what is the procedure? Are they going to be billed on the 5th of every month? Who's billing it? What merchant account is that set up through? Who's handling it? Right? Your operational stuff needs to be written down in like a statement of work or standard operating procedure. Because the other thing is that your clients and customers, they need to know how to contact you and how to deal with stuff. But what about your staff? What if Susan quit? Is Nancy going to be able to pop in and know what to do next? Right? Because these are all things that can slow you down if you have not thought about this stuff and you have not put this stuff in place. So you want to make sure that you work on these things. I'm telling y'all, I learned a lot of shit. I crashed and burned out this motherfucker. It won't like that captain on the Hudson. I ain't saved no damn plane. A bitch went down. All right, and I had to learn the hard way. I lost a lot of money, a lot of time because of it. So I'm not just blowing smoke out my ass. You know what I mean? This is real shit. So these are things I really want you guys to think about. What are the policies? How are you onboarding not just the clients and the customers, but how are you onboarding your employees? How does that work? What are they doing? You dig? If you got ambassadors or sponsors, how does that work? What discounts do they get? What is the plan? What do they have to do in order to meet the requirements that is you? Do you have a style book or a brand book for everybody who represents your company? At the end of the day, I need you to treat this shit like you Beyonce. This is your company. You have every right to be angry, to put your foot down, to fire a motherfucker if you need to, because at the end of the day, they representing you, B. It's your name, it's your hard work, it's your bread back in the company. Unless you got a loan or funding, and even still, guess what? That's you. That's your business name up there. All right? So I want you to be thinking about all of those things. How are you managing your clients, your customers, and your staff? And you need policies and procedures and contracts for all that shit. So if you're watching this video, that's your homework today. Like, start figuring that shit out. Start figuring it out. Let me know how that go for you. Let me know if you already have that stuff in place. If you do, you are mad ahead of the game. You ahead of most of these entrepreneurs. I'm telling you, they think they got a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection and niggas is booming, and they not. You about to boom into an explosion is what you about to do. That's it. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to talk about onboarding clients. This is probably more so for people who provide services. But yeah, we're going to do that thing. We're going to keep it popping. Deuces. See you in the next one.